Good morning. So I am back out here in the shop. We are ready to tackle the bunk on the top. So today my plan is to just go ahead and start putting insulation in, gluing that down, and then we'll see how far we get. I saved some of the insulation on the one side of the wall right here, so it's pre-cut. So I have to figure out how they piece back in together. I'm going to do that side, and then for the rest of the bunk and the walls, I'm going to be cutting the insulation that I bought a while back. They belong on that wall. Okay. I just got the walls finished. You can see this wall and the wall here behind me all have styrofoam. So the stuff that was here when I was tearing it out that I put back in, and some of my cuts are pretty bad. I'm gonna fill in the rest with this gaps and cracks stuff. My husband told me to do it, so that's the next step. Alright, I have that finished. I've sealed up all the edges. That was actually a lot of fun spraying that, although I got some on my hands and I better go try getting it off. And now I can't really do anything more up here until I get more styrofoam. There's one more thing I want to do before I go inside. This is where we are putting in a new fan. So I'm going to take that waterproof tape and tape this down just to cover up all those holes, just for added measure of protection. I probably don't need it, but. So I'm back out after a few days. All this spray and foam has completely dried, so I am now going to work at just scraping that off so it's level with the wall, but I'm not going to film it. It's just boring stuff, so see you when it's finished. So I have the front bunk cleaned out now. I got all the little styrofoam pieces off. Now I've got my first piece of insulation cut. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue down and put it down. I don't plan to use a whole lot of glue because obviously it's just lying in there. Alright, let's flip this baby over. Snug as a bug in a rug. Fun camping in here this summer, hopefully. Yay! Mommy 5? I think I have pretty much all the sheets of insulation in, and then the rest of that around the rest is just going to be like the bat insulation. Is that what you call it? So we're getting there. This stuff was fun. Work. That's good for today. Okay, we are back working at the camper. We are going to be working at the front bunk, trying to get the walls up. I have no idea how far we'll get, but we have the insulation in, and I have these panels right here. But this is just particle board with like a kind of like a waterproof veneer, and that was not at all what I wanted because I know they're definitely not nearly as moisture resistant and stuff. Huh, but I could find nothing 1/8 of an inch thick. I called some lumber yards and some specialty places, and none, yeah, as far as just regular plywood, it's wood. So hopefully it'll hold up fairly well. Hopefully we have everything sealed off well enough that it'll work. So, yeah, here we go. Are you helping? Good job. This thing through. It's so floppy that are you all done with that? Hey. Shall we say hi to the camera? Look, are you set? Oh. Nolan has a rain day today. He's off work and he has said he's gonna help me tackle this bunk area on the camper. Xander's sleeping, we'll see how long that lasts. So yeah, here we go.
I'm trying to cut a template of this angle block. I'm gonna cut 2 or 3 more of those to give this some more backing here.
So while he's cutting, I'm going to be trying to cut insulation pieces to put in there. Hopefully you can hear me. And then we're going to be trying to finish this part out.
Don't go too far now.
Out right. Ouch.
We can do it. We can do it. I know we'll find the missing frame.
Well, it kind of depends on.
Sideways, up or down, it's all the same. We will do it. We will do it.
Are we still happily married? Alright, everything is insulated and ready for the panels. And that's what this amazing man is helping with. It's kind of above my head.
No, I didn't do much more than get angry.
Now Nolan is building around the corner here. We're just going to do 3 different pieces to make it easier. And then we need to figure out how to finish out the front. And he put some blocks in here to help support, because we're just going to run a piece up to there and then a second piece from there to there and yada yada yada. Also, this piece got a little bit higher when I cut it out, so I'm gonna have to trim this down. I might as well do that right now. vive. All right.
Fry up something. Maybe make coffee.
You're a what?
A good carpenter.
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Are you helping Daddy?
Give it a try now, Bubba.
Wow. You fix it for Mom. Can you fix it? Sweet. Alright, we're both working at some just random stuff here. I'm gonna start working at this corner. This is like a big hole that goes straight down where the gas comes in. So we're gonna take this rubber. I got this from Tractor Supply. It's like a 1/4 inch thick. Maybe I'll do 2 pieces. And we'll try to fit it around here so it's a lot tighter of a fit. And then we're going to build a boot bench that comes up pretty high. And we're gonna try to build this bed, extend it backwards. So we'll see if this works. How do you like your tunes?
It's a little hardcore for my taste, I'll be honest.
The baby's not feeling good. So we're giving in to videos. Nolan has finished this around the doorway, which is really cool. Of course, we're gonna have to trim it all off. And then I have the rubber pieces fitted around here. And now we're working at building the boot bench, or Nolan is. That front piece is on there drying. We have the insulation ready and all the side pieces are done, so we just have to finish building this, which won't take long. This will take a little bit longer. Now I know there's some of you watching that have Toyota motorhomes, and I've been chatting to some other people about different ideas for extending this bunk, because this bunk is actually less than a double. It's a little bigger than a twin. And I'm kind of big on my room when you're sleeping with 2 people. I like being able to spread out. So kind of what we're thinking is this. You can see right here, this aluminum has a hole. So we're thinking of running a board the whole way back and nailing it into here, gluing it along the side for a structure. And then these boards, obviously cut these down and use them as support as well. And then we'll build out part of the bed to probably about here and leave like a little L shape here. Hopefully you can understand. And then over here, we're building a boot bench up to this level. And by boot, I shouldn't say boot bench. I'm not sure why I'm saying that. Just basically an open place to put your shoes, like open shelf. So we're building that up to level to here, so that when we build the bed out, it'll come out to about here. We're gonna leave this hole open, and then we're gonna put another sliding piece on top of here that will pull out and just rest on top of here and over there, and we might put like a leg for structure underneath somehow. And then when we're finished, we'll take the cushions off and push it back. It won't go completely against, but it'll at least go probably back to here. That's kind of the plan. We don't know how it's going to go, but hopefully it will go okay. So that's what we have to build out yet, and then it's just a few trim pieces here and there, and then we get to paint. I'm so excited. Oh, and then one other thing I want to do. When all the painting's finished, all the trim work's done, and the windows are back in, I want to try building a countertop for my kitchen. maybe. If I'm running out of time, I'll just use the old one and refinish it, but we'll see. I'm kind of set on a wood countertop. Anyway, I need to go in and join my men, and hopefully we'll still be able to work at this some tonight, but maybe after Xander's in bed, and we'll see if Nolan still has the motivation. I know he likes his evenings to just kind of chill and relax, which he definitely deserves. So, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Daddy.
Boom.